Welcome to Curry TV. On this episode, I'm going to explore something out of my boundary, which means I haven't tried North Indian dishes much. So I have a friend that I met here, and she's going to teach us how to make the North Indian style tikka, chicken tikka. So I don't know what the whole thing. To learn more about this, let me invite my friend over. Surabhi, come on over. So, thank you so much for coming on to Curry TV.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So, we are going to be making, what is it?
It's pan-fried chicken tikka. So usually you have a grill and you have skewers, and that's how chicken tikka is made. But well, we are at home, so we're going to make the same thing without the skewers, without the grill.
Okay.
Same taste.
Okay. How did you learn this recipe?
This is actually my mom's recipe.
Okay.
So as kids, we would love eating meat and chicken, so she always loved experimenting stuff.
Okay.
And because this doesn't need any grill or any extra utensils or equipment, this was much easier for her to do with the same taste and really quick.
Oh, okay.
So, yep.
Oh, very good, very good. So let's take a look at all the ingredients that we'll be using for this. Now, this is boneless piece of chicken, or
Yeah, you can use breasts or thighs too. I like thighs because of the meat and
Yes.
the way it tastes.
yeah, it has more flavor because that bone and yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So I take boneless thighs. I
Okay.
can cut into like cubes.
Okay.
So
how many pieces of chicken?
well, it's 8 ounces minus the bone. So yeah, it comes in your package. So you take 8 ounces of chicken.
Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at all the ingredients that we'll be using for this. Okay, how do you do this? What's the spices?
So that's chicken masala or any meat masala.
Okay.
You get it in stores. You can use any brand that you like, specific, Everest, MDH, anything that you like. Turmeric, Kashmiri red chili powder, or you can use it per taste, or you can mix, if you prefer some other spicy chili, you can use that as well.
Okay, and then salt to taste?
Yeah, salt to taste. I use 1 full cup of yogurt.
Yogurt, whole milk
whole
yogurt?
milk yogurt, yeah.
Okay,
And
is there a difference why you use whole milk?
it's just a taste. It's rich and it's not too watery.
Okay.
So I like when you marinate, it gives a good texture.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're also going to be using half of an onion?
Yeah, that's for a dish. So in marinade, you use all the spices, the ginger garlic paste,
How much of that?
around 2 to 3 tablespoons.
Okay.
And a lemon and
Lime
lemon-
squeeze. Okay.
Yes, you can use fresh lime, or this is usually easier for
Okay.
me. So I just use around 15 to 20 drops, or if you like tangy, you can use a little bit more.
Okay. And a pinch of hing or
yes.
asafoetida? Okay.
And a couple pinches of kasuri methi, that's dried fenugreek leaves.
Okay.
And this is coriander for just garnishing.
Okay. All right. So I'll let you do how it's marinating, and then we'll see how it's. How long do you need to keep it out?
So for chicken, I usually marinate it for 30 minutes.
Okay. So how do we do this?
Okay, so first we marinate chicken with your the 3 spices: yogurt, your ginger garlic paste, and your lemon.
Okay.
And then you keep it for 30 minutes, and then you fry that in the pan, and you fry your veggies. That's your onion and green pepper and your tomatoes separately.
Green.
The
The bell peppers.
bell peppers.
Okay.
The bell peppers. You can use green if you like. I like red, so I use that
so
one.
Nice, colorful. Texture.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and then with your tomatoes, I've used 1 tomato.
Okay.
If you like that flavor, or it gives a more tangy taste, you can adjust proportions accordingly. If you like more veggies, you can add more.
Sure.
Yeah.
No problem. So let's see
So
how
let's-
you do this.
yeah.
So this is already washed, drained chicken.
Yes.
Thighs.
Thighs, yeah.
How many thighs to be on size wise?
Four-
How many?
four thighs, yeah, four thighs.
that you deboned,
Yes.
de-skinned,
Uh-huh.
and cut into small
Yes.
bite-sized
Yeah.
chunks.
Bite size. Yeah. If you are going for the skewer setup, you might want to cut a little bigger so that it's easier to do.
Get it down there.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we are just going for a plate one because easy. So I've cut it in like a smaller pieces.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's begin
How
with.
do we do this?
So we use
1 cup.
1 whole cup of yogurt, whole milk yogurt, and you put So this is red chili powder.
Now this is nice bright red chili powder. Is this the spicy one or the Kashmiri chili one?
I want to say it's half and half.
Okay.
So like Kashmiri, there is a little bit Kashmiri in this for the red color, and a little bit of spicy red chili powder too for the taste.
Okay.
So
it has a kick to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does. So I use around 2 spoons.
Not heap spoon, just one full spoonful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and or if you like a spicy version of it, you can add more
to it.
accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want more spicy, add more of that. Okay.
Yep. And turmeric around.
Quarter teaspoon.
Okay.
Okay.
Turmeric around quarter teaspoon. You don't want to add that more because it's gonna masking. Yes.
Okay.
And this is chicken masala
or
meat
the garam
masala. Not the garam masala, the meat masala.
Okay.
It's a little different. It doesn't have your usual garam masala. I want to say ingredients like your cinnamon. It has garlic and
it does have garlic.
a little bit of onion. You get this in any store, or you can also make it at home.
Okay.
So
this is ginger, garlic, a pinch of what is that? Star anise.
Yes, star anise,
red chili powder, jeera.
Oh, you're good at smelling and
I'm
guessing.
used to this. Yeah. I'm trying to.
Yeah, it has jeera. It has
cloves,
cardamom, bay leaves. Yeah, bay leaves. So you just roast those. It has a little bit hint of coconut too, but it's very slight.
Yeah, I was getting thrown away by something else.
Yeah, and so you can roast. It also has fenugreek seeds. We call it
fenugreek.
Yeah.
Fenugreek seeds.
Yeah, fenugreek seeds. Yeah. So you roast all that and you grind it along with the chilies. So you can make it at home too. Actually, it's the better way to do it. So,
so how much of this do you need?
I put like a little bit more than a quarter teaspoon.
Okay.
But again, if you want to make it like spicy, you can just add chili powder and meat masala more according to your taste.
Right. So since there is red chili powder in this, they can substitute a little bit of less or more of the red chili powder there. Okay.
So this is mostly for the color and that just chili taste.
Okay.
And your at least 3 full spoons of ginger garlic.
Okay, generous amount of
ginger garlic paste. When it fries, it gives a good flavor and taste. So
have you tried the same recipe in the oven with under broil?
I have, but what happens is the ginger garlic paste is raw in here. So when you use the broil along with the oil, it just kind of gets roasted instead of completely cooked. So the raw flavor of ginger garlic paste it doesn't go away.
It doesn't go
so
away.
it tastes a little raw.
Okay.
And you can like make it out that flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that stands out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you fry this in oil, like in hot oil, when you fry the chicken, it gets cooked. So it gives a really nice flavor.
Okay.
And then
what goes next?
Couple pinches of kasuri methi, that's dried fenugreek leaves. I really like to crush it and put it in there.
When you actually take the fenugreeks in your palm and actually give it a good rub, that flavor just enhances and it smells so good.
Yep.
It already smells like North Indian dish. I mean, for Kerala dish, it is that coconut punch is there, right? Coconut oil, coconut shredded, coconut slices. But it just stands out really good.
I don't think North Indian dishes use any coconut in it at all. Yeah.
That's why I was kind of thrown away with that spice blend. It has something I wasn't able to
It has a little bit. It's a dried shredded coconut, but it's not. It's very minimal.
Okay. I've seen this for chicken sukka.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. You use that too. You can that specific mix along with other. If you mix and match spices, it goes with a lot of different dishes.
Okay.
Yep. You can use it in chicken curry too.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Now, do you need salt?
Yeah, we marinate salt to taste. Just tell me how much salt.
That's fine. So salt is according to your taste. So how Okay.
Yeah, I am very thrown away by salt.
It's okay. No worries. And do you need lemon juice?
Yeah. Now, so I just use this because it's so easy.
Okay.
See, I put generous amount because I like the tangy flavor. I really like the tangy flavor. Plus, when this is frying, when it gets fried, it kind of goes away because it's cooking. Usually, when you want the lemon taste to retain, you put it on top. But I usually put it in here. Okay. So I put a generous amount.
Okay. Good.
So and now you just make sure that you mix it well.
Okay. Make sure you're coating that chicken with all that flavors.
Yep.
Okay.
So you make sure everything is. One thing you can do, which I already did when I cut and clean the chicken, is you can poke the pieces with a fork, so that all your flavors just when you marinate it.
Good. Okay.
So when you marinate it, especially because we don't always have time to marinate for like a couple of hours. So I just think about ways to
how to make your life much easier
and faster.
Yes. Or you can dump all this in this Ziploc bag. Give it a good rub and mix, and those, give that massage to the chicken. That will also, and then pop it in the freezer for maybe 10-15 minutes.
Yep.
That will also enhance all those flavors.
Okay, so
very good.
Yep, that's
when
it.
are we going to add the hang or the asafoetida?
That's when I cook the veggies.
Okay.
Because capsicum, and so I don't fully cook it. It's like a little half cooked because I like the onion and the capsicum crunch.
Okay.
So I add a little bit of hing to I want to say reduce the flavor. Also pepper is a little acidic, so you add that, it kind of suppresses.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah. Yep, I think that looks pretty.
So now what? We're just gonna cover it?
Yes, we just cover it and keep it in the refrigerator for around 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay. We'll see you after 35 minutes or 25 minutes. Shh. So our chicken been marinating for 35 minutes or so. More than a half an hour. So we were talking and chilling. So chicken has done its chicken has done its part.
Yep.
Now how are you gonna do this?
Now we're gonna fry it on your frying pan. So I prefer non-stick frying pan for it, just so that it doesn't stick.
Right.
Just in case. So shall we begin?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put a little on the higher side.
Okay.
And make sure your pan's really nice and hot.
And now this is a regular frying oil?
Yeah, just regular. You can use
oil?
Canola oil. You can use vegetable oil or sunflower oil, anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I put a generous amount. I just wait for oil to get all nice and hot.
Okay.
This is how I usually test it.
Okay.
It's gonna sputter a little bit, which is okay. If you have a low tolerance for it, I suggest you while putting chicken on the pan, you turn down the heat so that it doesn't sputter as much. Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't want that.
How long are you gonna cook this for?
Around 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay.
I also check in between the knife test. If my knife goes in smoothly, that means it's done perfectly. So that's usually my guess.
Okay. Now I see you have another pan on the side. What are you gonna do with that one?
Prepare the veggies.
Oh, okay.
So once this is on the pan and it's cooking, we can start with our veggies.
Okay.
And then serve them together.
Okay. Okay.
I turned down the heat a little bit because I don't want to get. We want like nice orangish brown color, but not dark like black. I don't want it to burn.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So I put a little more oil than usual for veggies in this pan because it's not non-stick.
Right.
So
it'll stick to the bottom.
Yeah, it'll stick to the bottom, and you constantly have to keep tossing it.
Right.
That's one precaution that you have to take because the main form of tikka is done on a coal grill, you have the skewers, the tandoor, but it's not always possible to do it, especially when you know, you're cooking like small quantity or you're doing just as an evening snack, it's just too much work.
Right.
So we can do it in a short pan so that, you know, you save time.
Okay. Do you
Right.
want me to turn these over, or
Uh,
are we good?
Yeah, for in like a minute or so.
Okay.
Actually, less than that. In like 30 seconds or so, we can start flipping it over. Yeah,
Okay.
and the pan's hot, so I'm gonna put hing in it,
Okay.
just a little bit, few pinches.
Okay.
And one thing I want to make sure that oil is hot enough that when you put asafoetida, that's hing, it sputters, it doesn't stay for the
Okay.
flavor. Yeah. So now I'm going to add peppers first. I'm just frying it in oil. I don't want it to cook completely. I want it a little raw so that it maintains its crunchy.
The flavor, the
Yeah,
crunchiness.
yeah,
and the
yeah,
freshness.
yeah. I don't want it to get too mushy. So that's why I make sure that the oil is hot and we put a little more oil so that it gets fried. The reason usually people put onions first, but onions cooked a little faster, like they
Right.
get soft a little faster than bell peppers.
Right, right.
So I add the bell peppers first
First,
and then the onions and tomatoes in the end.
Okay.
Okay, so while this is frying, we can start flipping it over.
Okay.
You want to go ahead? Yeah, please. Oh. Now the bell peppers are getting fried, like you see the texture, the color change. So I'm just going to flip it over, and now we can put your onions. Just going to flip it over quickly and reduce the heat so that by the time our onions cook, these don't get like burnt or
Soggy.
yeah,
Okay.
or extra fried. And then I'm going to toss onions in here. And there's another trick that I'm going to do here.
Okay.
Is once the onion gets a little bit fried, I'm going to take few spoons of the masala that's in here, the marinade, just the marinade, and toss it in here.
Oh.
So it gets nice flavor. Yes,
Okay,
it gets really nice flavor.
Sure.
Okay, just one caution is be careful, it sputters a lot. Because both onions and peppers have like water in it. And now I'm going to add just the marinade, a little bit of marinade from this chicken. Don't make sure you don't get any chicken in there because this is just for flavor. Chicken will take time to cook and it will leave water. So that's why I put generous amount of curd and
Yogurt.
yeah, that's yogurt.
Yogurt
And then you just make sure you get, and then you reduce the heat. Yep, and this is ready. Okay, so now these are done. I put the stove off, and then I put the tomatoes and let it just stay there in the residual heat of the pan.
Okay.
While
Because this is a hard cast iron,
yes,
the heat is well maintained at the bottom of the
yes,
pan. So
yeah.
we're just gonna
Yeah, also because this is a glass top, the top stays hot for a little bit. If you have like a stove, like a gas stove,
Right.
then you can keep it for a little
the
bit.
heat
And
varies.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Okay.
So I think the chicken, let's see if the chicken's done, or we can flip it once more. Here, go
Do
ahead.
we need to flavor them with any salt or pepper, black pepper? Or
Oh, just salt.
just salt.
Yeah, so now it's done, and I'm gonna put salt in it just to taste. The reason I don't put salt in the beginning is if you put salt in onion, it will leave water.
Right.
And again get mushy. Yep, that's about it, and let it just stay here. Yeah. Now we have put our cooked chicken in our bed of veggies. So I have glass top, so I've just kept it on here. It doesn't stain or make it dirty. It just takes a little longer. Okay. If you have like gas stove, you can use your steel tongs, like the ones I used to put chicken on. Yeah, place the chicken, and you can just hold it there, and in 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds, it should be good.
Nice bright red color.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't even have to be very bright red colored. It does. Yeah, okay. Because we are not cooking anything in it, right? It's in that heat. Right. We just want to extract that smoke.
So do you use any flavored charcoal versus plain?
Oh no, plain charcoal. Yeah, okay. Not like plain thing. And we'll need the lid. This looks pretty done. It's heated up, nice, and we don't need it completely burning because we are not cooking anything in it. Right. It's just for smoke. So at this level, you can see the gray and the reddish thing inside, right? That means it's good enough to do the job.
Okay, someone turn off the stove.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a steel spoon because the charcoal is pretty small. Place it in the center, and then place this on top, and keep your lid ready. Okay. And then I'm just going to use a cooking spray because it's easier. Spray it and then close it. And then you put enough heat on it. Enough pressure on it. So it's just my OCD. Yeah, I mean it is going to escape eventually, but I just make sure that nothing escapes faster than it should.
Okay, how long do you have to keep it like this for?
I just wait until the smoke inside subsides and you can see clearly the chicken, and then you take the coal off and you're good to go.
Okay. Yeah. I like this trick.
So this is done now. So we just take a little bit of cilantro and garnish it on the top. And you can, I like cilantro, so I tend to put a little bit more than usual, but it's up to you. If you like more cilantro, you can even get by without it. You can just eat it as it is.
It looks amazing. All right, so our
pan fried chicken tikka
is ready with a twist of charcoal taste. So let's give it a try. Okay? Yeah? You do the honors.
Well, you first. Okay,
you
do it together.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yep. What do you think?
Nice. Perfect.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
That last bit of charcoal thing went all around.
Yeah.
I like the tanginess from the lemon. And the marinade holds well with that yogurt onto the chicken. So it's so nice and juicy. Literally, it'll just... So if you want a wow factor, you know where to go, right? Right? Thank you so much for this recipe, Surabhi.
Thank you for having me.
Very well. So is there more like this that you want to share with us?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Thank you so much for doing this recipe with us. And thank you, each and every one of you, for staying tuned to our video. Stay tuned for more videos on Curry TV. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.